From Dust is a God-style video game where you manipulate the soil, the water, and lava to help a fictitious Polynesian-inspired tribe across different maps, braving elements, things like tsunamis, wildfires. It came out a while ago. I'm calling this a retro review because it's 5 years or older, July of 2011. But it is available now on Xbox through like their retro backward compatible games, and for $15. This is different from like a strategy type of game because rather than telling them exactly what to do, you're making it possible for them to go somewhere. The story is deliberately vague. You are following this fictitious Polynesian-inspired tribe, and then the reference to you as the player right in the beginning, they summon the breath. They start off with no memory. There's these cyclical themes that are going on, but it's more the environment that he's really trying to emphasize with this game. Even first with the tribe, you have various references, the didgeridoo, the drums, and the masks. And then the environment's also that kind of Pacific Polynesian with the islands, volcanoes, tsunamis. But you start off with very basic abilities, just being able to control the soil, and then your abilities are added overall. But other than that, it's just each map. They'll explain what's going on with each one. But it's more about the environment. It's not really so much to do with the story. You have that through completing certain conditions. Graphically, it looks great though, even though it's low res. We know they're games that just the effects are excellent. The goal on each of the maps in the main game is to reveal and then activate the exit. After you do this, you move on to the next map. To do this, you need to capture all of the towns on a particular map. At the very beginning, you start out with no villages, so you need to find out the closest one to capture, then you go from there. But other than that, like the pathfinding, you'll see with a little white line, and you just tell them which one to capture along with totems, but that is it. You lose if all of your villagers die. This is by either towns getting taken over or you just lose them like lava or them drowning. To help you, you have different effects, like the Jellify water where you can play Moses, and then they can go across and you can see with the white line whether they can traverse or not. And things like with evaporate, where if there's too much water on a map, it'll evaporate all the water, same type of thing, so you can cross. Passively, you can capture totems that protect from things like lava and water, and these are indicated by a little kite indicating which one of them it is. My main gripe, and this is still an issue, is the capturing of the town. Sometimes you'll have 5 villagers, which is required, and then one will just kind of hang around no matter what. Pathfinding-wise, though, it's not too bad, I find. The things that you collect, these are completing certain conditions, kind of progress the story, where it'll tell you more about the tribe. Besides the main game, you have the challenge modes. These are more puzzle-like, where you have to do something specific, and it's less free form, where you have some flexibility like you do in the main game. It's great. You hear the tribe, and then they actually recorded actual volcanoes, and then you hear like tsunamis and other things. Single player only, no local or online, it's just you. It does hold up. It's sadly quaint looking at a lot of games like this nowadays. It's in the indie category. Like, it's very simple. You jump into a game right away. There's no extra costs, anything like that. Like, there's enough content. It's just making the game that he wanted to make, basically. The graphics are a little low res, but I mean the weather effects more than make up for it, like with the tsunamis, the lava. And then the only issue I found to be sometimes with the pathfinding, mostly with the capturing of the towns, where you got to dump water on the villagers to try to get them go back in. So if you're looking for a god game, something very unique, just be mindful that it's not a strategy game. You're just telling them where to go at a very basic level, and you're controlling the environment. If you liked the video, please give a like, consider subscribing, and I will see you next time.